global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Some fortnight ago, the government of Nigeria, or rather the government of Ukraine, had asked volunteers all over the world if they would love to fight alongside with them. Of course, there was no special money attached to it. A lot of Nigerians and even other part of the world also showed interest, in joining, but that of Nigeria became too heavy. In fact, it was as if Nigerians were using the opportunity to quote and unquote jackpot. One would expect that that's a war situation. Why would Nigerians leave their country to a war situation? Some of them give a lot of reasons. But the government have decided to bust their bubbles. Whether $1,000, or which is about 560,000 naira, or whether it is $1, or no one is going anywhere. This is very serious. And of course, they gave their reasons why this must be done. But before we go to the newspaper to find out the reasons why government said what they said and why Nigerians are fuming, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll be set by notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified. Send us update our channel on YouTube. But the federal government on Monday said it will not tolerate the recruitment of Nigerians as foreign fighters in Ukraine. According to statements signed by Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Francisca Omayuli, the government is in talks with Ukrainian counterpart. The government is in talks with Ukrainian counterparts to forestall such an occurrence. The government statement comes after the report emerged of Nigerian volunteers being drafted into the Ukrainian army at the Ukrainian embassy in Abuja. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs contacted the embassy to verify the speculation. The statement said Ukrainian embassy refuted the allegation but confirmed that a number of Nigerians had approached the embassy, indicating their willingness to fight on the side of Ukraine in its ongoing conflict with Russia. Furthermore, the embassy clarified that the Ukrainian government is not admitting foreign volunteers as foreign volunteer fighters, and as such dissociated itself from the claim that it is requesting $1,000 from each Nigerian volunteer for air ticket and visa. As a responsible member of the international community and consistent with our obligations under international law, Nigeria discourages the use of mercenaries anywhere in the world and will not tolerate the recruitment in Nigeria of Nigerians as mercenaries to fight in Ukraine or anywhere in the world. The federal government will continue to engage with the Embassy of Ukraine in Nigeria and other relevant authorities to prevent this possibility. Now, you would understand why the government is saying this. We have Boko Haram. We have Fulani herdsmen. The police have been begging Nigerian youth, Igbo Nigerian youth, come and join police. Let us combat crime. They allow criminals to join police. Able willing Nigerians refuse to enter. The army will recruit, Nigerians will not apply because they are scared of going to Borno or Sambisa forests. But Ukraine just do pay. Nigerians are ready. They've started showing volunteers. In fact, they've started carrying their bags. Where? Let us go. We have our country problem, insecurity, staring at us in the face every day. Even vigilantes, if Nigerians are not joining. And yet, the only thing that is ringing in our head is Japa, leave. Some people will say, why would you want to die for a country or for a leadership style that does not recognize or value the strength and their youth? Everything is taken in a very unlawful manner. Everything is just done haphazardly, and even though the government is trying their possible best to see how they can put the country together, but it looks like the best is not good enough. And now we want to we're taking brain drain. American doctors are running to abroad, overseas. Our nurses are running overseas. Children, students are running overseas to go and school to get the best of education. You see the likes of the politician children, they're no more saying, in fact, those who want to get the best things of everything, they're going overseas. Now, when it comes to the issue of fighting too, we want to still carry our youth to fight. They're not even giving them anything reasonable. Just come and fight. We'll give you citizenship. They're willing to go. That's to tell you the level of decadence. There's a comedian that said something that caught my attention. I had a hearty laugh, but then he was saying the bitter truth. He said, Ukraine that is fighting, there's constant light despite the fight though. They still have light and internet to even give update on what is happening in Ukraine. They have fuel, they have petrol, PMS is not lacking. The only thing is just security. It is not lacking. Nigeria that produces oil money, oil, petrol, PMS is whether it is by scarcity or hoarding, it has become super expensive right now. As if that is not bad enough, black marketers are everywhere. Electricity that's supposed to be basic amenity is luxury in Nigeria. In other parts of the world, electricity is not just it's basic amenities everyone uses. You just make sure that however way you want to use it to the point of where you can afford. Nigeria does not have. Things keep happening every day. And now the people are taking their chances and saying, look, they want to travel abroad. And the government is fighting it, saying, no way will that happen. We're having brain drain. We're going to have human drain too. Now you now understand why Nigeria is going through what they are going through. With all these things, inconsistency in the system, Nigerians are looking for better life, even if it means living for a place they know they will have to struggle it out for a better life. We can't keep forcing citizens to remain, they call them mercenary, because the truth of the matter is we all have our fair share of insecurity and we need young able men to help us combat it. We have gotten brain drain. We have brain drain, taking our best hands, best brains to abroad. We have the best facilities that ought to have been here. They've been taking about corruption has eaten deep, insecurity, and now our willing young, our viral youth that is supposed to uphold our economy and security are being drained out or will be drained out simply because of just that call. Any country can make that call, Nigerians will still go. Because the truth of the matter is the system itself, honestly, except you want to lie to yourself, the system is not functioning well. The ideal situation is not what we are seeing in Nigeria. And hence, you see youth who ought to be the ones to lead the nation, living for another country because old men are leading the nation. Even if the old men are leading the nation, but they're making things to work well, the next batch of people who are coming into are still old set of old men to try to still do the same thing. We need to look inwards and begin to correct it, or else at some point you'll be holding Nigerians with thread or with chain. They will still not want to be shouting, leave me, I want to go. It's gonna get that bad if things are not functional. That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation, please. What's your take?